Kim and I have been together for 39 years. However, we've only been married for 32. Kim is a person who knows what she wants, and she's dedicated to that knowledge.
My husband, well, one word, gregarious. He needs to always be laughing and have fun. He's my main man. He's my ace boon coon. I love him.
My mom, when I was younger and about to start dating, she said, "Boy, don't you let a woman choose you. You make certain that you choose the woman that you're going to be with." And I never forgot those words. And like whenever someone would come up to me and say, "Ooh, Chip is this and Chip is that," I would be flattered and that would be cool, but that wouldn't be the thing that turned me on. It would be someone who was hard to get, someone that didn't like every other guy they saw. And that was Kim, man. She made her brother work.
Chip, he loves me to listen to him. That is so key and so important. He wants my undivided attention at all times, especially when he is talking to me and trying to be serious. But for us, communication really is the most important thing that I would say in any marriage. Is you guys have to be one-on-one and you have to be a communicator at all times.
One of the things that I am the most proud of that I do, and I cherish it, is every morning I make Kim her cup of coffee. And I know that isn't a big thing at all, but for me, it's serving my wife the first thing in the morning. She's lying in the bed, and I go down and make the coffee, and I give her her first cup of coffee in the morning. And that just makes me feel good, because the way I feel about it is she's just serving me the whole rest of the day, and she just does everything for me, even though she's, Kim is like giving me lip about everything, but she's so supportive. But that one thing is the one that stands out to me. But other than that, I support her in anything.
Family's number one. I mean, blood is thicker than water. We talk about that all the time. We support each other. We do support each of our family's needs.
Kim's family is crazy. No, and I really, they are crazy, but I mean it in a great way. I love Kim's family. We've been knowing each other for like as long as I've been knowing Kim, so for 39 years. So just love them, and to have especially two of her sisters, Angie and Leah, to just be in Kim's and my corner 100. We know that we can count on them for anything. That means so much. Her other sisters are wonderful, and her brother Billy is awesome and amazing. But just to have that support system, that love, that understanding through thick and thin just means a great deal. Especially with me being an only child, to have those siblings.
You know what Chip and I really love to do more than anything else? I don't know if he's gonna say it, but he knows. He just likes sitting up and we watch our shows. We have a few favorite shows, and we actually say that we are cheating on each other if he watches one of my shows without me watching it. Now, I'm not going to tell you which reality show it is because it's a little bit embarrassing. He might tell you what it is.
My baby loves to travel. She loves she loves to eat. Oh my God, that girl has an appetite. Oh, she loves to eat. And so we want to eat and travel, and that's something that we definitely want to do. Also, here is my here's what makes me want to work hard and get my financial goals in order, is because my baby's dream when she was a little girl, a lot of people want to be attorneys, lawyers, they want to be successful in life, but when Kim was a little girl, all she wanted to be was a princess with a knight in shining armor to ride off into the sunset with. And I just want to be that guy for Kim.
Chip and I knew early on that there was probably one thing missing in our marriage, and that was Jesus Christ, our Savior. Probably about a year and a half into our relationship, we really started going to church, being part of a body. We know that that's the most important thing. We have purpose in our heart to make God number one, then each other.
My faith is everything. We have a priority, and we know why our marriage works. Because early on in our marriage, Kim and I prioritized exactly like this. Number one, we prioritize God. I don't love Kim more than I love God. I don't love me more than I love God. Kim knows that we prioritize God first. Second is Kim, and she prioritizes me second. So it's God, Kim, then our kids. And what that did was that gave us the power, that gave us the dynamic, that gave us the prioritization, so that even when our kids were younger, they could never pit Kim and I against each other. I mean, anytime CJ, Kristen, or Elon would try to pit us against each other, I would immediately say, hey, look, let me tell you something. I don't love you differently than I love your mother. I love your mother more than I love you. Yes, I love God first, your mother second, I love you guys third. You're special, you have that place. And it didn't make them feel inferior or less than. What my kids, they felt strength because they knew, God, when I get married, that's how I want my dynamic to be. So it's like Kim's and my relationship, it was always prioritized in that way. So we're always supportive to each other. We always know where we stand, and we know that we really don't know anything. It all comes from him.
You can absolutely not go to bed angry. So if we do have a spat, we will make sure by the end of the night it's over. We make up. That is the key to a successful marriage and any relationship. We know that that is the key. You cannot go to bed angry.
Well, all in all, we just want everyone to know that Kim and I hold marriage as something that's near and dear to our hearts. And we just hope somehow, some way, some people who are married or some people who aspire to be married, that they would realize that marriage is something that's wonderful. We argue just like everyone else, especially
We do.
Yeah, especially Kim. She always argues. But we can just know that she has my best interest at heart. I have hers at heart. And as we said, we put God first.
Yes.
My baby second, my kids third, and then everything else just has to take care of itself. Or God takes care of it, right?
There you go.
Say something, Kim. Don't try to act like you all quiet.
No, I'm not quiet. But you said it all. I mean, in a marriage, both people have to really trust each other and just love and enjoy each other's company. We truly enjoy each other's company. I think that's what makes our marriage really work.
And the main thing is you have to listen. Sometimes I have to repeat back to Kim what she said to make her know that I heard her, but we have to listen even though we use that, the information that we gathered as, information. I don't have to go with everything she says. She doesn't have to go with everything I said.
Well, he should go with everything I said, if you know what I mean.
Right. Or at least make her think that I went with what she said. Or I think you make me think that you go with everything I say. But then again,
yeah, I do.
Look at how fine my baby is. And all you men out there, all of your wives, if you put God first and them second, see how fine she is to me? I hope you can see through my eyes. That's how fine your woman is to you. You make your woman fine by the way you make her smile. And another thing I want to say is, though we've had trials, tribulations, financially, thank God we've never had a marital problem.
Right.
It's just that we always realize that we have control over only one thing, not over any of the problems, but our attitude. And we always say, hey, as long as we're together and as long as I can keep a smile on her face, we've had to eat some sardines and tuna on many nights, top ramen.
We have?
okay, but we've had some rough times.
Oh, that was when we were dating. Okay.
Right. Well, we love you guys, and we just hopefully you realize the value of really knowing that a marriage is one of the most powerful things you could possess from God.